Hiya, welcome to LSB Feaster's radio channel and travel corner. So glad you're here today because we are featuring a legendary radio personality, the one and only Dick Biondi. Biondi was known on the air for his wild antics, both on and off the air. He began his radio career in Corning, New York, and went to work for legendary radio stations like WKBW in Buffalo in the late 50s, WLS in 1960, KRLA in Los Angeles. He worked at some stations I had totally forgotten about, like WBZ in Boston, WSAI in Cincinnati, and of course, Super CFL in Chicago. He went to work in the 80s for a small station in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He was just happy hanging out at the beach, but a Chicago TV station did one of those segments, where are they now? And they wondered, where's Dick Biondi? So they went and they found him at this radio station in Myrtle Beach, featured him on TV in Chicago, and next thing you know, there's this demand for him back in Chicago. So he went to work at 96 WBBM FM Chicago, WJMK Oldies 104.3, and the station, his last station on his resume, WLS FM. And he was there from 2006 until some health issues took him off the air in 2018. But what a unique personality he is. If you like what you hear, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel and smack that bell after you subscribe so that way you get alerts whenever we put anything new up. So if you're ready, let's go back for Dick Biondi.
Following is unbelievable, and you shouldn't believe all of it. It's all for fun as BZ relives the 50s and the 60s.
And now, here he is.
Good morning, everybody. The Wild I-tralian. Want to say thanks to Terry, Leslie, and Amy. They came down in their bikinis. And I want to tell you three girls that you are the ginchiest. You're even more than that, but I'm not allowed to say that on the air. WBZ's Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi, and good morning to you. The time... It's 1:09 on WBZ. This is a wonderful morning. All those wonderful people coming down here. We got all kinds of bikinis in the BZ parking lot. And I'll tell you, I just got through looking at three of them. And, I want to say thanks to Jim Sands, who's with us tonight, wearing the latest craze in clothing. Jim came in tonight wearing the charcoal gray suit and the pink socks and the pink shirt. You should wear that when you watch American Bandstand, or the next time you go to the hop. Down in the juniors at the hop. BZ's Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi, and remember the last hop we went to, you and I. Remember the fun we had, and we were sitting there wondering why the guys were always running in and out to the parking lot. What were they doing, looking for lost keys in the car? Do you really believe that's what they were doing? I doubt it.
How about the bright, exciting sound? How about the brightest sound around?
How about the way the music swings when you're going places, doing things with WBZ?
You better believe it, and a welcome to our good buddy Woo-Woo Ginsburg, who will be on the Grease Weekend again tomorrow night, so make sure you're listening. WBZ's Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi. Got a very plaintive call just a few minutes ago from a little gal. Says she's 17 years old, and her name is Gloria. She wants Eddie to listen to the words of this next song and forget what happened after school that one night last spring. She says, Eddie, listen to the words of this song, and as you listen to them, remember that I'll always love you. There'll never be anyone else.
Darling, you send me, I know you, honest you do.
Well, I hope Eddie got that message from Gloria on BZ's Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi, the Wild I-tralian. Thank you for being with us. It's a good morning. Good to have you with us. Stay with us right up until 6 o'clock. Then Dave Maynard will be here. Don't forget, Woo-Woo Ginsburg will be around tomorrow night. And I want to remind everybody that at Canopy Lake at the Record Hop coming up this Friday, as we promised you, we went to see the Elvis concert. As all of you know, we were talking about it. And we got Elvis to sign the back of our shirt. Now, Elvis signed it 3 times, signed his name 3 times, and we told you what we're going to do. You remember what we said? We're going to get on stage, and in the middle of the hop, we're going to ask all the girls to come right up to the front of the stage, and I'm going to take off my jacket and jump into the middle of the girls, and the first girl that rips the shirt off my back can have Elvis's autograph. Now, you know what that means. Get emergency ready, because I think I'll have a scratched back.
Man, dig that crazy chick.
Short shorts from WBZ, the power of power. You've heard that before, and you know it's the truth. You can't dispute a fact like that. Don't forget, coming up at 2 o'clock, we have TNT, time, news, and temperature.
When you're on the go, stay in the know, keep in tune. When you're in your car, news isn't far, keep in tune. You're going places, doing things with WBZ. WBZ. Is all in a row. See the station master pull the little handle.
The four preps and see the little puffer bellies. Have you ever seen a little puffer belly? This is BZ's Grease Weekend. This is the wild I-tralian Dick Biondi, and it's good to have you with us. Come on, let's smile, let's be happy, get yourself together. And remember one thing, it's summertime, so whatever you do, make sure you do it right, and don't get yourself in any kind of trouble with the man.
WBZ.
Well, here comes that man. It's BZ's Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi. I want to say thanks to Susie, who just came in with a fantastic, and I mean, oh, is she a groovy, out-of-sight looking chick. She's got a bikini on, and she came in and she got her album that we promised. Oh, she is even prettier than Annette Funicello. I'll tell you. Now, there is, you know how much I love the girl with the mouse ears, Annette Funicello. I sit and watch her every afternoon at 5:30. She is so beautiful, and I fall in love. But now I see Susie. Annette, get out of my life.
Sounds good to me.
WBZ, where the best begins.
The Diamonds on a Grease Weekend. The Diamonds and She Say. BZ's Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi from the Tower of Power, WBZ, and want to remind all of you that, as most of you know, we've been telling you that we went down to Graceland to visit Elvis's house, and when we were down there, Elvis wasn't there. We just went down because we wanted to see Elvis, and we thought maybe we might catch him, but he wasn't there. But we did do one thing better. We brought back 3 laundry bags full of the leaves from Elvis's tree, and I'm going to press them in wax paper, and I'm going to send them out to the first 2,000 or 3,000 people that send in a card saying, send me a leaf from Elvis's lawn in Graceland. Would you do that? And if you want it, just send it to me, and we'll be happy to send you a leaf from Elvis's lawn and from his trees. Now, what else could you ask for?
Sounds good to me.
This is the address of the sweet sound of success. It's WBZ in Boston,
Massachusetts.
On a Grease Weekend, this song says it all.
In the beginning, there were nothing but rocks. Then somebody
Rock and roll in the evening, baby, that is rock and roll.
Oh, that is rock and roll from a Grease Weekend at BZ in Boston. By the way, I want to take a moment to say thank you to all the girls that showed up in their bikinis this morning. They really look nice, and we have not found a 57 Chevy with the dice hanging from the windshield, but we're still waiting, and we have time yet. The time, by the way, is 1:45. That's our secret word. Now, on every guy that's with his girl, when I say the word time, you got to give your guy a kiss. Come on, everybody do it right now. Don't out in the parking lot. Come on, everybody out there, if you're with a guy, you got to give him a kiss. Come on, don't be ashamed. I mean, after all, you're going to do it later, so why not do it right now?
Sounds good to me.
BZ's Grease Weekend. Got a request for this one by Guy Mitchell. Do you remember this song?
You got me singing the blues.
not singing the blues. We're playing the Grease Weekend. This is Dick Biondi, the Wild I-tralian, and it's good to have you with us. We're still waiting for 2 more girls to show up in bikinis. Don't forget, Dave Maynard will be here at 6 this morning.
Right. Exciting. WBZ.
Got one here for Susie, also for a girl named Nancy, and this one is also for a very, very pretty girl whose name is Geraldine. And all 3 of these girls would like to hear this song, which is probably one of the prettiest tunes ever for any girl who is sweet 16 and never been missed.